Hi guys, Wolf here with another Pokemon Sword and Shield video. In today's video, as you can clearly see, they are going to be having the Pokemon Players Cup 3 qualifier coming up start of next year. I think it starts on January 14th and lasts till the 17th. Now it's going to be kind of just like the Dragon Cup competition we did, except it's going to be like the normal VGC ranked battle stuff. So it's going to be double battles. You can bring 4 Pokemon in. I mean, you can have a team of 6. It seems like everything's usable except for like the restricted Pokemon. So we won't have to worry about legendaries this time around, which makes me happy. It shows you how to register. I'll go into the game and show you guys how to do that too, just in case you don't know how to see that. But alright, so I just want to kind of talk about like what we're going to expect to see, and then over the next couple weeks before it starts is making a team that we think can do really good against the like current meta stuff. So because that's what we're gonna have to expect to see, because it's double. So all right, so let's see here. I'm pretty sure I made a box just to kind of look at what we're gonna expect to see. But all right, so you go to Battle Stadium, you go to the versus thing, you gotta connect to the internet, you know, and then we're gonna go to online competitions. And it should just say to participate in an official competition. If you've not done it yet, it should have like a highlighting yellow marker above it. I've already signed up for it, so I'm ready to go. Our rating will start at 1500, just like it did for the singles. The battle period between the 14th and the 17th, and you'll have 12. Like it'll start at like midnight, I think, and I think you got like, or no, it started at 7, and you've got 24 hours. Well, 23 hours and 59 minutes to do 15 battles, I think, each day. So that's not asking too much of you, especially like, yes, I work, but that's plenty of time to get my stuff done. And I like that it starts the day after my birthday, so that should be fun too. If you go here, you can check the regulations, and it tells you like your max time, the total time, the matches per day, times you can battle. And then it tells you what series they're going off of, which is the current one we're in right now. All Pokemon set to 50. Number of Pokemon you can use 4. Special none. Same Pokemon none. Same items none. So there we go. So that's going to be the rules and whatnot for this, and that's how you sign up for it. So now let's talk about what we're going to be expecting to see. Alright, so this box right here that I made is the things that we're most likely probably going to see throughout the entire meta. A lot of these just are, they're just really good standalone Pokemon. Like Celestillas, you're going to see a lot of it. If you see a moveset on here, it's most likely what the Pokemon's probably running, or I just don't have it built yet, and I just put it in the area because it was there. So when we're going to build a team, we need to take in consideration of everything that's right here, because the meta is what it is for a reason. So to beat the meta, you either have to play the same as everyone else is, but better or smarter, or you make certain teams that are good at countering these things that people aren't quite expecting, so it's harder to deal with your team, so you have a little bit of an upper hand. I feel like right now in the meta, offensive teams are a little bit more prevalent, just because they're doing so much damage right off the get-go that it's hard for like the Dusclops, Clefairy teams to kind of keep up damage-wise, because you've only got on their team only 1 Pokemon doing damage, and the other one trying to support it. Where if the other team's got 2, it makes it a lot harder to deal with. But you can obviously, like with follow me mechanics, you can kind of be like, well, I'm going to make sure that, yes, this Pokemon might die, but my Pokemon's going to take out one of your Pokemon, and that's what matters. So But yeah, Rillaboom is probably never gonna go away. The only time we're probably gonna see Regigigas is with a Weezing, which will have the neutralizing gas, so it'll shut off its ability. Or if you see a Latios or Latias with next to it, they'll have Simple Beam to remove its ability. So that's something to keep in mind with that. Cinderace is just an overall good Pokemon. Same with Rillaboom. Regirocks are normally like weakness policy now, and so expect to see that. Thundurses are normally physical built with Defiant, so like if you lower its stats, its attack stat gets boosted up, so worry about that. Urshifu's, I mean, it's just an overall one of the best Pokemons in the meta because one, you can't protect against it, and two, they both got priority moves and they just hit really hard. So they're just like all around good Pokemon. The horses you'll definitely see. This one you'll mostly see on Trick Room teams. Spectre you're going to see on more high octane teams with like the Clefairy Follow Me or just another damage dealer out in front with it. Zapdos is kind of a wild card. It can be a damage dealer, it could be support, but it's still a good Pokemon. Moltres is going to be Galarian Moltres is going to be a very overused Pokemon that you're probably going to see a lot of. This thing's going to come in anytime they really see like a Spectre on the other team, or you just don't have good coverage against it. Is really what they're going to do. What is this? Nihiligo, however you pronounce it. This Pokemon right now, on the ranked ladder, is getting lots of use. One, it hits extremely hard. It's pretty fast, and it's a pretty good Dynamax candidate. So, like, if this thing gets going, it kind of just sweeps to the other person's team. Colossal, with the Steam Engine ability, you'll probably see a lot of, especially after Wolfie's Dragon Cup 2 stuff. I've seen quite a few of it in the ladder playing on ranked, so yeah. Normally the partners you're going to see with this are like Dragapult, Urshifu, something that can proc its weakness policy plus get the Steam Engine rolling all at the same time in one move. And Syndroor is definitely going to be another one of those Pokemon you see a lot of because it's an Intimidate Fake Out user, which is really super nice. Instead of U-turn, you'll probably see mostly Parting Shot and stuff like that, so just something to keep in mind. Whimsicotts are always going to be another wild card. It could be Tailwind, it could be Switcheroo, the fake tiers along with a target to nuke it by lowering its special defense, all kinds of things. Stack Attack is going to be kind of like Celesteela. It's just one of those monsters that once it comes in, if it gets going, you just can't really stop it. Tornadus is normally a setup Pokemon, so like mostly Tailwind. It might be like Icy Wind, some other stuff. Just normal things that you would see, especially with Prankster. Regieleki, you're definitely probably going to see a lot of, because one, being the fastest Pokemon in the tier, you get to get away with a lot more stuff. It could be a damage dealer, it can be a screen setter, so just definitely watch out for this thing. It's ridiculous. Grimmsnarl will be probably pretty prevalent just because it's a prankster screen setter, plus Thunder Waves, and the other kind of things it wants to do. Sun teams, sand teams, water teams are definitely going to probably be a lot of things seen. Dusclops you'll probably see a lot of because it's like the #1 Trick Room setter because of how bulky it is. Plus, along with like, Ally Switch can throw people off too, so same with Porygon too. Same thing, super high defense. This one actually has like Porygon 2 actually can recover itself. A lot of people have been using it to Dynamax if they get a good download with a special attack. You could take out some targets with max strikes. So Mamoswine, I think the only reason people are really using it is just counter Landorus because it's got a 4 times damage priority move. So yeah. And I think it actually, I don't think it outspeeds. It doesn't outspeed Landorus, but still, 4 times priority move that can kill you that's pretty dang good. The only reason Venusaur's here is because it's normally going to go with the Torkoal, and it's either going to be doing G Max or Sleep Powders on your team. And then Tapu Fini will probably be the only Tapu you see. Mostly because Misty Surge is nice. Your team, no one can receive status effects, and it's just an overall good Pokemon on like coverage stuff. So like, it's a good answer against like Urshifus. It's a good answer to like Landorus and stuff like that. So yeah. So these are, in my opinion, just the top like 30 Pokemon we're going to see in the ladder. So now that we've gotten this kind of in our mind, now comes the grueling part of team building. Like, what team do we want to run that has decent synergy, answers a lot of the meta, and can hold itself even if they're going up against a team that's not meta? So I've been looking at it, and Urshifu will probably make it on my team. I see it as like just one of the best Pokemon in the format, so I'll probably have him. I'm playing on my Shield one to get the Dark one, so I can have both, just kind of finagle with them. Because while yes, they both kind of work the same, their typing does matter and their moves matter. So I just want to see which one works better for me. And I'm also going to get Spectre on that one, so I have both the horses. The problem going against Moltres is normally when people bring it, they're going to Dynamax it. So if you can't one-shot it, you have a high chance of proccing Berserk, and it just killing you in return. Now obviously you could do like a Whimsicott Fake Tears into like a special attacker who just does a Dynamax like super effective against it, might one-shot it. So I think that's what we're like. This is just our plan. Me and my buddy that we're doing the Dragon Cup contest. This is just our plan right now, is to format a team that we're happy with and we're comfortable with, and we have good answers against most of the people's teams that we're going to be seeing. Obviously, you can't have an answer to everything. There's always going to be someone out there who can beat you. There could be a miss that really matters. Anything can happen. But this is probably I want to say this is probably the more fair format, because there's no restricted legendaries in here. This is stuff that's available to everybody, and the one Pokemon doesn't just determine the entire game. So let's see here. I don't. What would be really funny is to bring like an ice team, because you don't ever see those. And when we were doing the one video where I did the pure ice team, we actually did like, I think that team did the best out of all the matches we did. That and the electric team, those two pure type teams did really good. Ice Pokemon seem to do really good in this format just because of all the flying types, all the ground types, and like Rillaboom and stuff. Do not like seeing it. But things like Colossal would be an issue, Urshifu would be an issue, Cinderace would be an issue, Stakateka and that thing would be an issue. I mean, obviously you can go full ice. You could have, well, I don't know. Darmanitan can kill like this thing in one go. Darmanitan might be able to kill that thing in one go. You'd have to Choice Scarf to outspeed this thing. He's got such high special defense. But I don't know. And also just building things differently than what normal people would can kind of throw people off, because they might be expecting like, I don't know, something to be physical, and you have it built special, and they're just like, oh, well, I was not expecting that. Or it'd be support instead of like an actual damage dealer. So lots of factors to think about. And if we think about it, there's a lot of Ultra Beasts that aren't even being used. So, like, where's my Ultra Beast box? Or my box with Ultra Beast in it. Okay. So, like, Xurktree's not being used. Buzzwole's not being used. Wow, where are all of my Ultra Beasts at? They're, like, scattered about. I don't know where they're at. They're being ridiculous. Oh, there's another one that's not really used, is, Guzzlord is not really used. I'm trying to find Ultra Beast. I just don't know where they all are. Nagandle. But you guys see what I'm trying to get at, I hope. So yeah, like in the next video, I will probably have a partial team forming, and like the best way to test a team up until this point will be doing ranked matches in doubles. Like that's where you're gonna see all the meta teams, and you're gonna get a general idea of like how good your team's gonna do against stuff that you come across. So that's probably what we're gonna do. It's like if the team can't make it to master rank, then we probably should change it up. But if we can get to master rank with a team, then we keep doing it and we see what we're mostly losing to and try to adjust from there. So in the next video, I'll try and have a team done, and we can start going into doubles, and we'll see how it's going to perform. So yeah, but that's all I really wanted to cover in this video, was just how to sign up for it, bring up that it is coming on January 4th and stuff like that. So yeah, hopefully a lot of you guys sign up for it. It'd be cool if we come across each other. It'd be kind of neat. Maybe I'll see some of you guys in the regular stuff as we just test out our teams and stuff. That'd be kind of cool too. But I don't know. Give me some of your ideas on Pokemon that you think that could be good that you just don't really see anyone using, and we might be able to fit it onto something or try it out, or tell me like what your guys' team builds you're thinking of doing and stuff like that. But that's gonna be it for this video. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.